James, I think Bomber said the other night Sunday's your grand final. Do you agree with that?
Well, hopefully we have a few more games after that. Look, it's an important game for us. I think if we want to make the finals, then it's a really important game to win and play well in. I think last week we certainly got our form back in terms of the guys doing the things we wanted them to do, and we'll go into the game with a fair bit of confidence that we can play the way we want to play.
James, it's such a long injury list at the moment. How are you coping in terms of rotating through the squad and coping with those injuries?
Yeah, good. I think we've got 4 guys, at least 4 back this week and maybe 6. So for us, it's a matter of how many we want to bring back in. But with Crameri, Monfries, Fletcher, Hibberd, Stanton, and Ryder all a chance to come back. Some very good players there.
Of those, are there any guaranteed?
We'll get through training. It's always training with us at the moment, but we'd be very confident on Crameri, Hibberd, Monfries, Fletcher, and Ryder as well. So Stance will wait and see, but all 6 of them have given themselves a pretty good chance to play.
Is that very good, especially given how hard that game was last and then the conditions that it was?
Yeah, look, it was a very hard game, but I think our boys enjoy those hard games, and I like actually keeping on playing those hard games because it puts you in a contest and means that you're mentally right to play. 6 might be too many though to bring back all in 1 week.
3 blokes going to be pretty stiff if 5 come back.
Yeah, look, there's some really good performances last week, and yeah, there might be some unlucky guys, but that's what we've got to weigh up after training today is who stays in, who doesn't stay in, and we need to start getting a pretty ruthless team out there that wants to win and needs to win.
David Zaharakis?
Zaka will wait for 1 more week, so I think we play Carlton after North Melbourne, and we're pretty confident we'll play that game. And the central tendon injury, it's a very severe injury that he had, and if we don't get that right, it can be some long-term ramifications. So we just have to make sure we get it right.
You reckon you bring him straight back in the AFL, not going to run?
It's all up. That's 2 weeks away, so we'll wait and see. Yeah.
And what do you make of the Roos, James? They've been pretty impressive.
Yeah, they've been great. Really good form. I think we played them round 1 and probably a bit lucky to win with a kick after the siren that missed. So they've been up and about playing excellent football, and I think if you've got nothing to do Sunday afternoon, come to Etihad Stadium and watch, you'll see a great contest.
It's been a great rivalry, hasn't it? Back in your day, there was comebacks and shootouts, and after the siren stuff, it's a different sort of rivalry you've built up.
Yeah, look, it's been a massive rivalry. I think the 2 clubs are within 3 or 4 kilometres of each other, and I've always enjoyed playing each other in a healthy rivalry. Back in the Carey days, back in the mid-90s, and we went for a long time without beating them. I think I think I'm going to beat them once in the last 10 games before this year. So they're a terrific team, and Brad Scott's done a really good job in building a very competitive outfit.
Where do you see their strengths? Where do you need to stop?
Obviously, they've got some really good talent in Swallow and Wells and Petrie playing well. Harvey's very dangerous. They run the ball very well. If we can't defend the ground, then we'll be in for a very long night.
Jason Winderlich, how much do you feel for him, I guess?
Yeah, look, it's just an unfortunate situation, and for Jason, he's been out of the game for 18 months, played 2 games, played really well in the first half, and yeah, look, I suppose there's always a bit of a doubt with those hamstring grafts and how they come back, but we need to work hard to get that right.
And
he's good. Yeah, he's good. I think the one thing that weekend did is it shows he can still play very good football, and he's a very good footballer, which after 18 months out, you doubt. So we're happy he's played that way, but disappointed he's not in the team.
Is it fair to say he won't return this year?
Oh, not at all. No, he had a scan yesterday. He'll miss 3 weeks, and we hope to have him back for the last home and away game of the year.
Dustin Fletcher wanting to sign on in 2013. How do you feel about that decision?
Yeah, great. Fletcher's had a really good year again. What is he, 37? He'll be 38. So, yeah, we're very excited to have Dustin come back again.
Having a run here, James, any reason for it?
It's a bit warmer. There's a roof, and it's not as windy. So I think while we play here, we like to train here as much as we can. Unfortunately, with the grass and with the fact they need the heat lamps on it, it's very hard for clubs to get to train here. But whenever we can train at either here or the MCG, we take the chance.
James, I know you're focusing very much on North this weekend, but how are you eyeing the entire run home of the season?
And that's how we're eyeing it. Play North Melbourne, play really well against North Melbourne. We'll look to the next week. I think at this time of year, we're in 8th position. We need to really not focus anything past this week. Well, the score was one thing. I think we're within 10 goals of a team, which is good. But really, our ability to stay in the contest, win our own football, and keep it in our forward line was much better than it has been. And we just defended better. Against against Hawthorn, against Geelong, particularly Hawthorn, we didn't defend well at all. Our guys weren't up for the defensive side of the game, and if you're not, you can't win. So I thought we turned that around last week.
Was there a few home truths after Hawthorn? What brought about the turnaround?
I think the guys themselves. I mean, you can coach, you can tell them what they need to do, but until players want to actually do it themselves, then you can't change too much. So I don't know if there's home truths, but we certainly outlined that if we want to be a forward of the ball team and just attack, then we won't beat the good teams.
So talk about tweaking the substitute rule. How have you found it this year, and would you like to see a change to it?
I think everyone's a bit unsure. I'm not sure what they're talking about doing with it, but.
Talking about potentially having an injured player, you'd be able to sub on while they're being assessed.
Yeah, I think anything that allows for less injuries is a good thing. It'd be good to have a few more on the bench rather than a few less, but that debate I think has been lost.
Just on the players coming back, if Ryder and Cranberry both come back, and you've got Gumbleton and Hurley down there as well, have you worked out what you're going to do there, or will Hurley go up?
It's all in the unknown. Yeah, we'll sit down and pick the team this afternoon, and then work out how we want to play with those players. But the good thing is we've got some really good players coming back into the team.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.